We only pay the drivers $2. So what?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We keep them busy. Now they want to actually make money too. They asking for too much. They're asking for too much. Pick up the order, drop it off. That's all you gotta do. Yeah, we only pay the drivers $2. So what? And they better drop that order off and take a picture, or we might give them a violation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Today, Doordash announced its biggest ever update to its account deactivation process, adding new features and enhancements to continue delivery fairness to millions of Dashers. Well, it's about damn time, Doordash. Today, Doordash announced its biggest update ever to its account deactivations process, adding new features and enhancements to continue to deliver fairness, quote unquote, to millions of Dashers. These new changes include a streamlined in-app process to appeal account deactivations, inaccurate claims about orders not being delivered, contract violations, faster response times to appeals. That's a good thing because 90 days is way too long. Let's go ahead and get right into this. But before we do, hit that like and that subscribe button. Stop playing with me. We recognize the serious impact losing access to our platform can have, as well as our responsibility to our users to prioritize safety and quality, and it's the decision to deactivate a Dasher's account is never taken lightly. Deactivations are reserved for serious or egregious conduct such as assault, fraud, or repeatedly failing to complete deliveries. We've developed a comprehensive framework to help ensure our rules are clearly explained and fairly enforced, which includes a dedicated process for Dashers to appeal deactivation decisions. Well, we know that in the past, that deactivation process sucks. It takes a long time. A lot of times they don't even get back to you, and very few Dashers successfully get reactivated when things are not their fault. But let's continue. So today we are making this process even easier by announcing in-app appeals. In-app appeals. Oh, so it sounds like they no longer gonna be denying you access to the platform once you get deactivated. Because if you didn't know, when you get deactivated, you get a message that pops up. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a screenshot up right here. That's what you see when you click on the Dasher app, and you no longer are able to dash now, see your earnings, see the schedule you had, see how much you made for the year. You can't see nothing. So the only way you have access to anything you made is by whatever you kept track, any miles you drove, you gotta keep track of that, and you better hope they send you the correct W-2. But they saying with this new update, you still gonna have some limited access to the app. So that don't mean that you're gonna be able to see everything. But again, in the past, when you get deactivated, you click on that app, it shoot up a screenshot of it. You've been deactivated for yada yada reason, and you ain't finna see nothing. So we'll see how this looks in the future. Hopefully I don't be the one having to test it out, but we're gonna go ahead and scroll down here, look at some of these screenshots they got, and it looks pretty standard. You know, appeal deactivation screen, select the reason, okay, yada yada yada, add some details. And looking in here on the next screen, this looks like you can now check the appeal status. So you can see the status of your appeal. You can see if it's under review, you know, they in delegation, the deactivation stand. I guess they're gonna let you know every step of the way. But reading on, it say, helping protect Dashers from inaccurate claims. The vast majority of Doordash consumers do the right thing and only request refunds. I think something wrong when I try to say Q's, because every time I say a Q word, it sounds weird. But like their order not being delivered, However, there are many times when a consumer makes a report that turns out to be inaccurate, or even more rarely makes a false report. Now, I don't know what market you in. My market is pretty good. I don't have too many customers that report order not received, and I have to deal with that contract violation stuff. And on the flip side, if you watch my channel, you would know even when you receive a hand-to-me order, you still want to take a picture in-app, either through the direct chat message link they have set up with you and the customer. You can send them a picture that way, or you can send the picture straight to Dasher support while you facilitating the delivery, to have a added layer of security to make sure they don't try to report the order not received. And the best practice is to have the address in the picture when you take that picture with the bag at their door. That's something we can go into that a whole nother time. Right now, I want to dig into this. We have safeguards in place to prevent inaccurate and false reports to help protect Dashers from being wrongly accused, like taking a picture of the order, like doing the things I just said. But again, they saying they adding an additional safeguard, which they're going to be launching immediately. And that's going to require the customer to provide a PIN code to receive a delivery in certain situations, or if the consumer frequently reports issues with a delivery. And for a lot of Dashers, this is going to be a great thing. This is actually going to give them less worry when they out making their money. Maybe they in a situation where they accepting a lot of, questionable deliveries, going to some questionable areas, some questionable customers, that they have a higher chance of reporting their food and not making it to them. Or they maybe just may be some scumbags. You never know. But now those customers probably gonna be, required to enter that, relinquish that PIN number, or they ain't gonna be getting no food. Simple as that. So I love it. It's about time. But at the end of the day, Uber Eats been having this for about what, 4-5 years now. So it ain't no reason why DoorDash ain't should have been done something like this, to be honest with you. But it's good to see it happening now. I already go through extra steps to make sure I don't have to worry about things as far as customers submitting fraudulent claims, but it's good to see that they taking steps to protect the Dasher, because that's what it's all about. This last one I want to get into, it's a faster response times for appeals. This could mean a lot for a lot of Dashers. I know a lot of y'all deactivated out there right now. Now that you have, well, I guess you might have to update your Dash app, but now that you have a way to in-app access and appeal status and see the update of your appeal, maybe some of you guys can resubmit an appeal, try to get reactivated on the platform, and maybe you can track your progress within the app. Let's read what they got to say. So we've also heard from Dashers that wait to find out the outcome of an appeal can be frustrating and understandably stressful. DoorDash saying they want to ensure all appeals are quick and accurate so Dashers can start dashing again sooner. Again, all you Dashers out there that's deactivated, they talking to you right now because you might have a expedited way of getting back on the platform if you've been stuck in, a DoorDash appeal limbo for the last year and a half or so. Who knows? But we have invested more resources into our review team, and Dashers can now expect to receive a response sooner. Our goal is that the vast majority of DoorDash account deactivation appeals are resolved within a few business days. So this is a good thing for Dashers. Look, don't put all your eggs in one basket, so when you get deactivated or some unforeseen things happen, you scrambling. But if you have been waiting for a long time to get back on the platform, this may be your ticket to getting back on right now. Now, I want to warn you, DoorDash is very different for all my folks who've been deactivated for more than a month or two. DoorDash is different than it used to be in the past. We got Dasher rewards, ain't no more large order program. It's basically a free-for-all, and if you ain't a platinum Dasher, you ain't finna get no schedule. But nonetheless, this is still an opportunity you can use to hit your daily goal and make that money. So if you want to check this article out, I'm gonna have a link to the DoorDash newsroom website where they got this article, but definitely make sure you check into the status of your appeal if you've been deactivated, and let me know if you got back on shit, because hey, you got to get out there and make that money. And it's nice to see DoorDash doing something for Dashers for once, and not being so damn selfish all the time and not wanting to put no money into the app and do something that help the Dashers. It's about damn time. I mean, shit. It's been 10 plus years and they just not making these customers enter a PIN number. Now don't make me go off, because now that I done read this whole thing, I'm really pissed off a little bit. Because even though this is a good thing, you got to understand, DoorDash could have been done this. They be spending millions and millions at the Super Bowl. They done gave away $10,000 to 10,000 Dashers that's been around since 2010. Look, this don't make no sense. So I'm happy to see them doing this, but don't get it twisted. I give them their praise when they do the right thing, but that do not mean they off the hook. DoorDash, get it together. Stop playing with me, and make them customers who report their food not there put in that PIN number, or they might not get nothing. We might take it back to the store on their ass. All right, that's a wrap.